guys, and welcome back to Joystick Jockeys. Right now we're doing our post-E3 show, which means that we're showing you all the games from E3 that everybody's really excited about. And I have the distinct pleasure of showing you guys The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword for the Wii. Now, we really haven't seen a lot from this game since it debuted, but this past E3, Nintendo just pulled out all the big guns and just blew everyone away with the amount of new trailers and gameplay footage. Pretty much all the new footage comes from the first hour or so of the game. And thanks to the guys over at Zelda Universe and Zelda Informer, I was able to sort of chronologically link together all the best parts of each of the scenes so that you guys can get a good first look at what the beginning of Skyward Sword is going to be like. So if you don't want to know anything about the game's story, keep in mind there are minor spoilers in here, but it's really nothing big. So here it is, your Joystick Jockeys exclusive look at The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. So Skyward Sword starts off in a city called Skyloft. The city actually floats above Hyrule, and their entire culture is sort of built around flying. In the beginning of the game, they're having some kind of sky festival where all the brave young men race to catch this bird that has a statue tied to its leg, and the winner gets a prize from a beautiful girl. So obviously, flying is going to be the new travel mechanic for this game. You travel by horse in Ocarina of Time, by boat in Wind Waker, so Miyamoto said the next natural step was for Link to fly. You can see the bird kind of works similar to Epona, with a boost for speed, and if you look to the left you can see an altitude meter. Naturally, our hero Link is the one to catch the bird and win the race. And to present him his prize, here comes the lady herself, Princess Zelda. Only in this game, she's not really a princess yet. Another big change is that this will be the first Zelda game where we see a sort of romance between Link and Zelda. But unfortunately, we all know where this is going. Once again, disaster strikes, and Zelda literally falls into the hands of evil. But just like in Twilight Princess, Link gets a partner to help him on his quest to save her. Along with his green tunic and new khaki pants, he gets the Skyward Sword, which is possessed by a magical spirit named Fi who helps him throughout the game. Now, it's also no coincidence that Fi looks like the Master Sword from previous games, since it's been confirmed that the Skyward Sword will become the Master Sword at some point in the game. So, descending to Hyrule, Link enters the first dungeon, the Sky Temple. Here, he gets to show off another one of his new toys, the Beetle. The Beetle works similarly to the Hawk in Twilight Princess, picking up items or hitting switches that are out of your reach. Now that the door is unlocked, Link can go in and find the first major enemy of the game. Here you can see sort of how the Wii Motion Plus brings a new element to the combat. Since your sword follows your Wiimote exactly, you must attack each enemy in a very distinct way in order to defeat them. Now we meet the villain of Skyward Sword. His name is Demon Lord Girahim, but in the forums he's known as the Fabulous Debbie. He and his tribe of demons are the current rulers of Hyrule, and are also the ones responsible for Zelda's fall. From his dialogue, we also find out that even though Zelda is in Hyrule, they haven't actually succeeded in capturing her yet. So it's been assumed that the game becomes sort of a race to see who can find Zelda first. As for Girahim, a lot of people believe he's similar to Aghanim, Vati, and Zant, meaning that although he is the antagonist of the game, he probably won't be the final boss, because let's face it, Majora's Mask was awesome and all, but there's no replacing Ganondorf. While battling Girahim, notice how his hand follows your sword. If you attack him the wrong way, he'll grab your sword and counterattack you. Once he pulls out his own sword, the battle gets serious as he will begin teleporting around the room and shooting projectiles at you. You also have to be mindful of your shield meter. If your shield takes too much damage in battle, it will break, leaving you defenseless until you can find another. Defeated, Girahim tells Link that he would be nothing without the Skyward Sword. And he's right. Aside from the obvious use, the sword is also used to travel between Skyloft and Hyrule, and it will also play a big role in the game's puzzles. Miyamoto promised us a Zelda designed for the Wii, and it looks like we're finally going to get it.